M.Reck TV.
You mentioned Junior Mafia and
Right.
actually producing them first, like before
Right.
Biggie?
No, Big was with us.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah, Big
go
was with
through
us.
that whole thing, meeting Biggie.
So
And
the Junior Mafia, shout out to man, Lance Rivera. He got a series coming out called
Oh,
Fulton
what?
Street. Yeah, and it's gonna show everything. Because
Oh,
when I
shout
saw
out to
the Biggie movie, not only the movie, but when I saw the documentary too, I was like, where are we? Because all of us was there, right? So I was like, where are we? But that's a whole nother story.
Gotcha.
But Un came to me one time and said, Joe, you know them little niggas that be hanging around Biggie? And I said, yeah. He said, man, I want to make a group out of them. Because he would always be talking about Junior Mafia. I want to make a group. I had the studio in the basement in Clinton Hill and everything. He was like, I was like, all right, cool. And he said, and Big got this girl Kim, and she could rap. She probably the only one that could rap. But we could teach the other ones to rap. And then is, a lot of people don't know Un's genius, but Un sat down with his man. We still trying to find it right now. The original poster. That's how I shopped it all around before we got to deal with Craig Callman. But that's why some of the A&R people in the business respect me to this day. Because they turned my Junior Mafia deal down.
Wow.
But Un got with his man, and his man did this illustration, man. I wish I could find it. It looked like a movie poster. But the concept was Big was a kingpin who got locked up. He gave Kim the keys as a lieutenant. And then everybody else came out of this other thing. So Klepto was by himself. That was Klep's thing. He was a guy who steal. The Snakes, which is Rayshawn and them, they were like these dudes that's down with Big, but you don't know if they're gonna cut his throat or do something, but they real mad gully. Then the Sixes, that was C's and Man in them, they were like kids, like kids, like little gully kids. And then we had all these vignettes that we were gonna produce, film vignettes that we were gonna produce.
Gotcha.
Everything happened so fast, so we never got a chance to do it.
Wow.
But like the Klepto one was, Klep is in this convertible with this girl and driving, and the girl is just screaming, she's arguing with him the whole time. You don't never buy me nothing. And then he pulls over in the mall parking lot and says, wait here. Oh, you got me waiting here. I better not be here no long. And then you see the clock thing go around, and then he get back in the car. Then she start back with her bullshit. You don't never buy me nothing. You see this nigga start pulling out Versace from underneath his thing and all of that. You know what I mean? And that Junior Mafia. The Sixes joint was you see Biggie going into a school, and it's a pristine school. I mean, beautiful. And like a private school. And he go in there, he dressed up, he got his cane and stuff. And he go in there, the headmaster, you know how them rooms be looking with the red leather couches and all of that. He's sitting in the seat, and they said, well, Mr. Smalls, we wanted to bring you in, man, about your guys and stuff, your kids. And he says, well, what is it? What is it? Was the wing that I built for you guys not enough? He says, no. He says, are they failing in their classes? And he's like, no, there's this other thing that they be doing around here. And Big said, what is it? He said, let me take you down the hall to show you. And so you walk down the hall, and then you see the bathroom door. Even the bathroom door is like nice with a dope doorknob and everything. And you open up the door, and you see tags in there, Junior Mafia for life. Boom, Junior Mafia.
That's dope.
You know what I'm saying? Then we had another one for Kim where Big or somebody is in a casket, and they all, you see girls like the hood shit, like the Kevin Wolf funeral where chicks is actually fighting, once this nigga died. Like, I was the chick. No, you wasn't. I was like that type of stuff. You hear all this commotion. Then in the back, it's not Big, because I remember, because we had Big behind her. In the back, the door opens up. So Biggie and Junior Mafia is behind Kim. She got her Jackie O going on with the shades and the scarf around her head. She got one black rose. And everything stops, and she walks down the aisle and put a black rose on the casket.
Wow.
And he unwrote a bunch of them. Like,
Yo,
it was so crazy,
that's
bro.
ill, because basically you saying like everybody from Junior Mafia had their own promo campaign.
Oh yeah, oh
That's
yeah. It was,
nuts.
yo, where we were, even the album. If you look at the album cover is about a story of something that happened with Ray Sean, and that's why he's in the hospital bed and all of that. But it's like we never really got a chance to expose any of that because that stuff happened so fast.
So
And
let
then
me ask you this: what was the chemistry between you and Biggie, like in terms of making Junior Mafia the group? Like once Un said to you he want to make them into a group, then Biggie, I guess he was doing the writing and the, you know, I guess the A&Rs.
I'll be brutally honest with you, brother. I keep it a buck. Big would do whatever unsaid.
Oh wow!
There was no that wasn't even a thing.
So that was unthing.
That was
Junior
unsaid.
Mafia.
Yeah.
Wow.
The only thing Big had to do with Junior Mafia is he used to shout it on all the
On
stuff he
record all the
said.
time. Junior
But
Mafia.
to him, that just meant the guys that was around him.
My homies. My crew.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I was like, we could make this into something.
Wow. Un is a genius. He don't get
No,
enough credit.
the shit, this still the shit that's in his head, brother. If it ever gets out, I'm telling you, again, it's not over yet. So I just, I hope for the future. But to me, is just good a director as anybody that I know. Because his vision is so, that's the one thing I love is work. I don't care what kind of business I've worked in, software, wherever. If I'm working with anyone and they have vision, it just warms me because they know where they're going with it.
Fact.
And this guy is a real visionary, B.
Definitely.
Like I tell people all the time, look at it, man. Let's keep it real. First time you see Big in the press is when the Source magazine, no, not the Source, Vibe, because Dream wrote the article. Vibe magazine has that next article. Now Vibe, if they are physical, but I know the last time when they was physical, the next article they did was a full page. The next article used to be a side slot in Vibe. And you see Biggie in there, and he got on a hoodie with no strings in it. The string ain't even in the hood. And they calling him, I think, the mayor of New York or something like that, right? I always tell people, and this is a fact, Big rapped about what was in Un's closet. Coochie down to the socks and all of that. That's all Un.
Wow.
Un was the first person I ever seen. Before they set it down south, I didn't know what popping tags was. You go to this nigga house, this nigga got knits and all this shit got tags on it.
Wow.
Like he got mad shit that he never wore. I'm like, and Just, his brother Just too. I'm like, who does, you niggas is something. And that's how I met them, because Just used to live next door to me.
Got you.
And that's how I met everybody. I met him, and then I met Un through Just and, all of that kind of stuff. But that whole being fly, listen to me. We went to Faith Newman, who's still my girl to this day. We went to Faith Newman at Columbia when she was putting out Nas. We showed her the Junior Mafia shit. She passed on it. But she said, oh, I want y'all to see this new Nas video. I think it was Hard to Tell. Okay. And Un said, why you got him in them clothes?
Damn.
And she said, what do you mean? She said, first of all, he's a handsome kid and you got a hat all the way down to here. That doesn't make sense with the kid being handsome. And then why is he wearing those clothes? He should be wearing something different. She said, like Coogee or something like that. Kids are not going to do that.
Wow.
So literally, Lance Rivera is responsible for hip hop being fancy. Because if Un never entered the game, Biggie doesn't go fancy, and everybody looks like Andre 3000. That would be.
That's crazy you said that, because people was giving the credit to Puff, dressing big like that.
Puff don't dress like that. To this day, he don't dress like that. He's one of us on one side. On the other side, Puff is not one of us like that.
M.Reck TV.